everyone.
What's up?
I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.
And we are
Movie News.
Now, this is usually the show where we talk about movies.
Lots of movies, all kinds of movies. Movies you might see, movies maybe you won't see, movies that will suck, or movies that won't. We talk about them.
Movies in theater, movies on your streaming services, movies...
Porn movies.
Movies on TV, anything we see fit. But that's not what we're going to be doing today. Instead, we want to give you guys a bit of a preview about what we're going to possibly be viewing and reviewing over the next few months.
We're going to be... Lots, I guess, not a lot. I'd say this whole year has had very dull movies.
Yeah, but they're
like, what's the best you've seen so far?
I liked Mad Max.
I love Mad Max too, but that's like back in May.
Right.
It's been a dry year.
Yes.
Of movies. I mean, just to have
but now,
Ant-Man was great.
Ant-Man was great.
The Avengers, did that come out earlier this year? That was great. Then Mad Max. Then it went dry.
Right. Oh, and Jurassic World.
I didn't think that was crazy. That was like, okay, they're trying to reboot it and
yeah, of course. No, sorry, restart it.
Yeah,
they're continuing it.
Yeah, they're continuing it, but it was just a lot of CGI and not much acting and the same suspense the original had.
Right. So now that we're getting into the winter, getting toward the fall.
I thought No Escape was great, by the way. I highly recommend that.
Right. Now that we're getting into the fall and winter season, we're going to start seeing the more Oscar bait and some of the...
We look forward to Star Wars coming out.
Yes.
December.
Who isn't looking forward to Star Wars?
The Force Awakens.
We also have Mockingjay coming. I mean, but I don't know how
For some people, they may really like that. I'm personally kind of lost interest in the whole Hunger Games thing.
I get annoyed because they're like, we're going to split it up into two movies, and
I've lost interest.
I read the book, and it you didn't need to split it up. It's not like Harry Potter, where clearly, because Harry Potter's taken over place for a whole year, and you want to show things. I mean, Mockingjay, as those of you who watched the Screen Junkies Honest trailer, has as much excitement, to quote the great John Bailey, it has as much interest as an actual movie production set.
There you go.
It felt... But, you know what? There are also some other movies that maybe aren't so widely talked about yet. I personally am looking forward to December seeing the movie Krampus.
Krampus. What
Krampus is, it's based off the old Germanic tale of the Bizarro Santa. He's the dark side of...
Is it a horror movie?
Horror movie. Holiday
Krampus.
Horror. Krampus is an actual real...
This is a motion picture coming out, or
motion
Netflix?
Picture. Well, there's also one that's Krampus versus Santa.
I haven't heard I've seen the preview of Krampus yet.
Yeah, so there's actually two versions. There's Krampus versus Santa Claus, which has William Shatner, which is the B film. And then there's the actual horror movie, which is Krampus, which deals with the...
This is ruining Christmas for us. Now we're having nightmares.
In old Germanic tales, there's this demon who supposedly comes... If you're bad, instead of Santa coming, Krampus comes and delivers horror upon you. He's,
Well, he already visits all the politicians.
Oh, of course. So what about you? What are you looking forward to?
Force Awakens and what else is coming out? Black Mass. That looks great. We're going to try to see it this weekend, right?
At the time of this recording, that's actually coming out in 2 days, and we're thinking of actually going to see that.
Yeah. Johnny Depp looks like he did an amazing job.
It's back to old Johnny.
Old Johnny.
Yeah, like back. It reminds
like Freddy Krueger Johnny.
No, it's back to like Loathing and Lost Fit. Like it's.
I've never seen him in this character. Loathing, yeah, he's been trippy like Captain Jack.
Yeah, he's also been
Edward Scissorhands. He's done the drama stuff. He's been the sensitive guy.
Yeah,
he's been the funny guy.
But this is it's kind of a new role for him to do, and I think it's really
his career's kind of been choppy. But right. This one looks exceptional, and it looks like he's done. What was it? A mob one back in the 90s, Donnie Brasco or something. I forgot the name of it. It was a good one with Al Pacino. He was like he infiltrated. He was an FBI agent, infiltrated the mob.
Yeah, he was an infiltrator.
But this one, he's playing a
boss.
He's playing a boss. He's playing a mob boss, and I've never seen him do it.
It's going to be fun.
I think so. Whitey Bulger's story really interests me. I've read about him before, and I'd love to see them put that on a motion picture. They kind of did. If you see in The Departed, that's loosely based on Whitey Bulger, but didn't get totally into the real facts.
Of course.
But he has a very interesting story.
There are also a number of other movies. I'm going to go back to the horror department, and I'm looking forward to the Crimson Peaks with Tom Hiddleston of Loki fame. It's supposed to be like it's Victorian era, like horror.
Okay, I think I'm remembering now what Crimson Peak is.
Yeah. It's basically like this woman goes to live with her husband. It turns out this house is like haunted, but like to the.
It's like going back to old horror. It's like Madhouse. It's like some Vincent Price shit.
Yeah, it is like that. Like
that old classic horror.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess for some I can see that being interesting.
Right. It looks interesting because all you ever really see Tom Hiddleston is Loki, and it's great to see him as another character other than being Loki. I mean, he has done other stuff, but I mean, it's something that'll really stand out.
I think it's quite interesting. I'd like to see it.
So, I guess I could go with I mean, if you get anything, ones that really catch my eye, obviously The Martian looks really kind of cool. The one with Matt Damon playing a stranded astronaut, and it looks
that's coming out soon.
Yeah, I think in just over a month. Mm-hmm. There's also Victor Frankenstein with James.
That looks rather good.
Yeah, James McAvoy and Daniel Radcliffe.
I want to see it.
And there's so many things coming out. Some look good. Some look like meh. But
some might look good, and then you go and see it, and it'll be like crap. I can kind of tell. I mean, I think the Witch Hunter film with Vin Diesel's going to totally be garbage. I knew that Uncle movie that was going to be a flop. Uncle,
Man from Uncle.
Yeah, Man Named Uncle was
Man from Uncle.
Yeah, it was total shit in the theater.
Yeah,
I knew that was a flop.
Yeah, I mean,
War Room was a flop.
Oh, it's a Christian film. What do you expect?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against any kind of, religious film, but a lot of...
usually just don't have...
Yeah, I mean...
It's usually they're pushing their propaganda too hard, and it ruins the whole film. Maybe, for anyone to even digest it. I mean,
watch God's Not Dead. I try...
It's total propaganda. It's like you might as well just watch, like, fucking, like, a Nazi, newsreel.
Yeah, it's that kind of ideal.
You might as well watch a newsreel from the 50s.
Yeah, or the 30s. It was really. It's a lot of the.
I wasn't comparing Christians to Nazis.
No.
I was saying it's like watching a propaganda newsreel, and they don't pick up on their acting or developing a plot because they're trying to push so much a dying idea. They're so insecure about who they are.
It's like Reefer Madness or...
Yeah, and it shows that a lot of Christians who do that, if they weren't so insecure and they just did a good
film
with a God theme to it, I think it could be cool.
Yeah.
There's been stuff that has God themes to it that were great.
You know what was good that had...
The Indiana Jones franchise had almost all except the second one
and the third
God themes.
And the fourth. The
fourth had no God. Yeah, it was like aliens and crystal skulls. I'm talking about the third.
The third and the first.
And the first had a God theme, and they were good.
Yeah. They had the Ark of the Covenant, and they had the Chalice of Christ, and
but there was like an old knight, and it had totally religious theme to it, but
it was done. It was done in a fun archaeologist thing.
It was a fun adventure, and it had great storyline and plot.
Yeah, I mean, it's Indiana Jones. See that? I mean, you could have fun with religion without being, God, you're evil. Da 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 da. I mean, that's why all the freaking Ray Comfort movies are crap. Anyway, so that's it for our previews and our look on the past summer. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Also, leave a comment and, share us with your friends. For now, I'm Dan.
I'm Chris.
And we'll see you guys later.
Peace.